What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. Today we got some major news on the Panthers side of things. We hire a head coach. It is not Steve Wilks, something I know a lot of people might have been expecting, but we go with Frank Reich, head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, a former coach of the Indianapolis Colts who was let go earlier this season. Me personally, I love the hire. I love the hire for multiple reasons. One, he is a champion. He won a Super Bowl. He was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles in 2017 when they won the championship. So he has a Super Bowl ring. He knows what he's doing. Okay? I don't understand how people can be upset with us hiring somebody with a championship ring. He knows what he's doing. Okay? And not to mention, he's been a coach of the Colts the last 5 years. He has a winning record as a coach of the Colts. And the Colts have went through something that we're going through with the quarterback carousel of every year, a different quarterback. I mean, think about it. The Colts had Andrew Luck, Jacoby Brissett, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz. There's probably another person in there that I'm forgetting. And, you know, he still has a winning record as a coach of the Colts. With all that, he still has a winning record. And it's kind of perfect. The Panthers have been through the exact same thing that the Colts have been going through. Constant quarterback changes, but we've been losing these last few years. We haven't had a winning season in forever. Well, he's been doing the same shit, but winning. So how can you look at him and think that he's a bad hire? I don't understand it, especially because he's an offensive-minded coach. And this is the first coach that we've ever had that is offensive-minded. All of our coaches have been defensive-minded coaches. With him, he's offensive-minded. Our defense is going to play great anyway because that's what it does. It's always been good. Our offense is what struggles and loses us games. Once we have an offensive-minded coach, first off, you know he's going to go and get his quarterback in this draft. He's going to go and get his quarterback. He's going to develop him. And that's what all of us want. We all want to see the Panthers draft a quarterback and develop him. And it seems like we're all in on C.J. Stroud. That's what I've been seeing lately. So I think we're going to get our quarterback and we're going to develop him in Frank Reich's system. And it's going to work out. I really do. I know a lot of people are upset because it's not Wilks. I hate to say it. What has Wilks done in the NFL? He's 9-19 as an interim head coach. This isn't his first time being a coach. He coached the Cardinals, and they were ass. Okay? And yes, he got us to 6-6 or whatever he was with us. He was 6-6 with us, and that's cool, but that's still 500. Okay? Not to mention, I mean, we saw what happened in that Bucs game when it was basically a playoff game for us. If we win, we're in. If we lose, we're out. That's a playoff game. He made no second half adjustments and watched Tom Brady and Mike Evans run the same go route every fucking time and score 4 touchdowns in a row without ever making any adjustments, without ever putting a safety on the top, without ever double teaming Mike Evans, without putting in Josh Norman that we signed and then didn't play. All kinds of stuff that happened in that Bucs game. I feel like that is ultimately what cost him the job. Okay? And I know some people just feel like it's not fair, this, that, and the third. Look, just because you're the interim coach doesn't mean the job is guaranteed to be yours, okay? He was the defensive coordinator. The head coach got fired, and somebody had to fill the void until we could conduct a coaching search. And, you know, now, obviously, if he would have made the playoffs, I think he would have been a lock for the job. But, you know, I'm not going to say he just should have gotten the job just because he was the interim coach. Now, I would have liked for him to remain as the defensive coordinator with the hiring of Frank Reich. But Steve Wilks has informed the Carolina Panthers that he's going to, you know, go elsewhere looking for coaching opportunities. So he wants to be a head coach in this league. He doesn't want to go back to being a coordinator after you get a taste of that, you know, that big time. That's what he wants. So, you know, power to him, and I hope he gets hired, and I hope he does a great job. Some people are saying it might be Atlanta. If he goes to the Falcons, well, shit, I hope we step on him twice a year. It is what it is. Okay? And I know people are saying, oh, Steve Wilks has connections to Carolina. He's from Charlotte, played high school football in Charlotte. He's very tied in with Charlotte. And that's all and well. But, okay, this guy that we're hiring, and Frank Reich was the first Panthers quarterback ever. In 1995, in the inaugural season, he was our quarterback. So, he has ties here too. He's the OG QB. And, he's a hell of a coach. And everybody speaks highly of him. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the hire. We hired somebody who has experience. At the end of the day, Steve Wilks still didn't have very much experience. He still was new. He still, he was an interim coach. Both of the times he's been a coach has been off interim. And, he probably does deserve a head coaching gig. And like I said, I hope he gets one. But Frank Reich, bro, we know exactly what we're getting with him. He's a winner. That's very important. He's a winner. Steve Wilks doesn't have a winning record. Matt Rule doesn't have a winning record. Frank Reich has a winning record and it has a Super Bowl ring on his finger. How many people in this organization can say that? Not too many. So I feel like this is an improvement. This is what our offense needed. Our offense was the struggle. The defense does its thing. So we get this offense right, we'll be in the playoffs next year. I believe that. Especially if Tom Brady leaves the Bucs, the division is wide open. It could be ours for the taking. Because I think we have the best defense in the division, one of the best defenses in the NFL. And, all we got to do is get us a constant quarterback that we can trust and develop. And the division is ours for years to come. That's just how I feel. So, I'm happy with the hire. I like the hire. Y'all comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about this hire. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'm interested to see who gets brought in as the offensive coordinator, who gets brought in as the defensive coordinator. That's kind of what I'm interested to see now that we know Steve Wilks is going to be going. Like, okay, who's going to be our defensive coordinator? Frank Reich is an offensive-minded coach, but I'm sure he's still going to hire an OC. So who's going to be the offensive coordinator? I'm interested to see that. But I'm interested to see, do the guys, buy in, because this is now their third coach in, a few months now. So it could be mentally exhausting for that, for guys in the locker room, especially when a lot of guys in the locker room were calling for Steve Wilks to get the job. So, it's just going to be interesting to see how this team responds to a new coach and Frank Reich. But Frank Reich is a respected guy around the NFL, and he's been doing this for a long time. So I don't think the players will have a problem buying into his message, because, like I said, he got that ring. He got a ring, bro. How can you not respect somebody with a Super Bowl pedigree? He's won. Nobody on the Panthers got a ring. So I don't think it'll be hard for the guys to respect him and listen to him. I think it should go great. He'll probably unlock DJ Moore and have him doing amazing things for us. I'm happy, bro. I'm really happy with this hiring. I am. But yeah, like I said, y'all comment down below and let me know how y'all feel. The Hornets game not finna start in too long, so I'm probably just gonna transition to that video and make a video on that. LaMelo and Gordon Hayward are playing tonight, so yeah, there's that. But anyways, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.